Like I like Kanye. Like he really messed up.
You know what? You know what? He did. You know what I think he didn't mess up? I think he made a decision. I feel like everybody comes into this game. I was just talking about somebody the other day. This is hip hop, man. This is hip hop. The voice of the people is what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to say whatever you feel like saying.
Even if it's Taylor Swift.
Yo, you know what though?
You think it was appropriate?
What he did was exercise his freedom of speech, and yeah, it was an asshole move, but. That's Kanye though. You know what I mean?
I expect it.
He knows that. And then he thought about it. It was foul though. The girl's a young girl.
19.
Yeah. All right. But he said, when you watch all them shows, 50 don't go to them shows. Why? Because they ain't never gonna nominate 50 for nothing or really give 50 nothing.
So you think Kanye just should stop going?
No.
It's like a waste of time.
I think that he did what he did. I think regardless of what you believe in the situation, he made a statement, man. He even Lil Mama, they can hate on her and all that, but she stepped up. You know what I mean? Like they saying where the balls at in the game right now. Who everybody's going to fall into this.
Over the social media. How do you think that's helping you? Like I see you on Twitter. I found you on Facebook. Even though you just accepted my friend request like this morning, and when I sent it yesterday.
You said that. That's batteries be dead on the phone, man, and my computer crashed. What you want?
As a producer, the worst thing is like for your computer to crash. Yeah, my computer crashed. Like 100 something.
I am a fish out of water right now. Like I need a new Mac, man. Well, award shows, I don't know. I mean, I'm more focused on building my brand and my business. I'm not focused on those things, and then they're not real to me. You know, they're not really what the people are saying. It's just the society that votes and all this other nonsense. Political stuff. So, your numbers is crazy. Yeah, you're gonna get what it is, but you may not be what the people are really saying. You know what I mean?
So let's get back to your producer role, because I keep saying that you're not a producer. So what did you use, when you were producing, like equipment?
Funny, man.
Okay, what do you use?
Yeah, man.
Because when I think about you, I don't think of you as a producer. I think about you as the mastermind of the sound check.
I feel you, and we can stay there. But I mean, I wear many hats, just like most people. We don't just do one thing. You know what I mean? But as far as production, the MPC 2000 XL, I still got it.
Yeah, the MPC used to give me headaches. Like it was too complicated for me. The drums and getting it on.
Motif, ES7, and Reason. Those are like the 3 different surfaces that I use currently.
You playing the instruments?
I play on the Latin percussions, and I mean no real drums, but I get on the drums and get a beat out. But I'm not super coordinated.
Do you think when it comes to production that you have to play an instrument?
I think that if you do play an instrument, it makes that much better for your production, because your melody game, your arrangement, your ability to produce a solid record.
Like you ever heard of Madlib?
Yeah.
Madlib is crazy. He plays all the instruments.
Definitely. Any artist, I commend any producer that plays instruments and produces, with their abilities to play live instruments, and then actually anybody that actually even knows analog and knows how to really get into a studio and work their live instrumentation without even the digital side. But I mean, digital is dope. It's what it is today. But
so since you're a Reasons guy, how do you feel about Fruity Loops?
Fruity Loops? Oh, my man goes in on Fruity Loops. Me, I like Fruity Loops, but I never really got that deep into it.
Yeah, it's so simple. Like when you try to go from Fruity Loops to Reasons, it's so much harder, because Fruity Loops is watered down.
I think and that's good. It gives somebody a step to step on to get on it. But I mean, I know some people that work Fruity Loops
like who? Like Knife Wonder.
Knife Wonder's cool, but my man Snake Beats is a beast.
Snake Beats, where
Snake, he's out of PA.
From PA?
He's out of PA. He's a beast on Fruity Loops. I think I might even have a track of his on here, but yeah.
Let's promote you.
Yeah, no doubt.
But Soundcheck, do you see it as something that's going outside of New York eventually?
Oh, absolutely. We're looking actually to make more of a global presentation with the Soundcheck. More than, it would definitely be dope for us to travel state to state with it, and that may even happen where we're going to start with more of theaters in New York. We're building up in New York first, and some people think that may be backwards, but I'm from New York. I love New York. I'll never turn my back on it.
Where you from again?
I'm from Queens, man.
Queens. all the way, but he just came from Brooklyn and made me walk all the way to 23rd and Eli.
Yeah. I live in Brooklyn, but I'm from Brooklyn.
Gave me hard work.
I wish that I knew. I couldn't even stop getting off the train. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yo, I was telling him places. He was like, yo, you give me the wrong directions, man. I was like, I don't know this area.
And you got like 20. What's up? It's my phone.
That's both of our phones.
Both our phones going crazy.
Blackberries.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Anyway.
So let's talk about this upcoming sound check. Like, who's gonna be on?
Sound check 4 at Santos Party House, Rocktober 2nd. Rockstar Society, they in the building right now.
Yeah, they wilding out.
Yeah, they wilding. Yeah, they gonna be in the building. It's gonna be crazy. Rockstar Society, Anton Glam, Overfab, and Shinobi Ninja. They closing it down. And we got a feature producer, Shatik, who produced Throw It in the Bag by Fabulous.
Remix, right?
He's gonna be the feature. Yeah, he did the remix. He's gonna be the feature producer for the show that night. And then Fashion by Kiss by Rain. She's actually in Fashion Week this week as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what I didn't ask you? I didn't ask you like the prior artists that you've had in the sound check events.
Okay. In the sound, well, I'll tell you. Period. Like along, I'll just throw some of the names of the artists from just my Breaking showcases to the sound check.
Yes.
We had XV, Theophilus London, Fresh Daily, Harlem's Cash, Firstland Mafia, Poe Picasso, Children of the Night, Johnny Go, John West out of LA. Let's see, who am I forgetting? Ja Flames, reggae artists, K Lyric and Jay Sherrill, they're poets. Aja Monet, Chanel Gabriel, Kel Spencer. There's plenty of.
This is very
artists.
credible. Like, Monet, you said Monet.
Aja Monet.
Then you have XV from Kansas. I like his sound.
XV, real humble, came through real humble and bodied the place.
Yo, I've been feeding over that Complex album. That album was crack.
Yeah, man, he's sick.
And a lot of, like, social media is great nowadays.
Yeah,
like, you're using that to promote the sound check event, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually looking to do something a little, like what I want to do is have the artists, we're looking to collab more with the artists, you know what I mean? And like I said, I do produce. So getting some of the music that I produce to the artists, or us actually, organically making something from scratch together, and then having them perform that on the show.
So getting into that, like the way that you're talking to these people, like these artists, do you mentor them a little bit?
So I can't say that I've mentored all the artists, no, because not everybody. Some people they're already moving in motion. Some artists, I definitely give pointers. Like if I watch their stage performance, like especially when we had the 5 spot shows. Like artists like Children of the Night and Poe Picasso and Hearstland Mafia, like they would come to the show, and at that time it was a very early time in their careers, and a lot of them learned a lot of their stage, I guess, presence from Hearstland Mafia. So some of them would have to be stuck with getting on stage after them, you know what I mean? Because them dudes would just tear the place to pieces, performing like they been on world tours, you know what I mean? And they would have to get on stage after them, so they would get a chance to, and they would love to see their shows. So they, becoming fans and watching these artists perform. And I even learned stuff from this particular group. Shout to you, Gully, Leak, H, FEs, and just watching these cats perform and really just really go all the way in. You know what I mean? That full performance that is needed, that's necessary to capture the people's attention,
So what's the biggest improvement of an artist that you've seen that came from Soundcheck?
Oh man, like
if you have to narrow it down to one.
Children of the Night. Children of the Night.
Was it that bad?
Nah, it wasn't even that it was that bad. Well, you know what? The way they started was like they had a great sound early, sound wise, they were crazy, but their stage show wasn't there yet. So they come out and they were just, they were a little timid. Like Versa, I had no idea that was in him. Like when I saw him just explode, he did a show that we did at LIU, and my man ran through the whole crowd and everything. Like he was really a part of the place. Like he really showed his ass. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I was like,
bipolar. that's what we say about Versa. They got stories about Versa that he be just like harassing the ladies on stage and everything.
Oh man, nah, he really goes in. And I mean, from the first times I watched them perform, they were like, all right, what do you got? Then after a while, it was like, all right, they got a chance to exercise. They got a chance. They got their constructive criticism and they took it and ran with it. And now, they Children of the Night doing Brooklyn hip hop festivals and Highline ballrooms and